I'm like all rescuing Rebecca
Yep,
now.
yep.
I'm on the right track.
We've got our stuff. Rebecca has not fallen yet.
And here are them eliminators, and this time,
No, sir. Nice.
yeah.
It was a good shot. Oh, come on.
Really? You know what? I'm getting rid of him. That's just ultimate point here. And I still didn't take as much damage as last time.
Just stood your ground and shot.
Well, I thought like both, even if they were both still alive, when I
What was
switched to
that
the
before?
handgun, they were
Was
just
that ammo?
yeah. Good call. I thought even if they were both still alive, they had to have been so on their last legs, and I thought you wouldn't have to aim down if you were far away. You know,
Right.
like you could just pick them off remaining with the handgun, but no, you still have to aim down pretty much.
Weird.
Aha! Yeah, it turns out I totally went through the wrong door last time.
Rebecca,
Rebecca!
Grab my bow!
hang on. I'll pull you up.
I'll never forget that, dude. That was...
It's good stuff.
Thank you.
You'll mention it. Just keeping my word. We promised to cooperate with each other.
We said cooperate, not necessarily protect.
How about some little respect now?
This is Rebecca, over.
So Enrico's on the walkie-talkie, and they have no idea where each other is right now.
Where each other are?
Yeah, so Enrico's asking her, hey, have you ever found Billy, by the way? And she just looks right at, while looking right at Billy, she lies to her superior officer.
Rebecca,
My first mission, and I've already disobeyed orders.
Does Rebecca
Now
look
I feel
18?
like great law enforcement
She totally looks early 20s.
probably won't live long
Yeah.
enough to worry about this. Billy, I just need to know. I need to know the truth.
So Rebecca's like,
Did you kill
did you really kill a bunch of dudes?
I'm not going to judge you.
So we see a pretty good
I just
cutscene
want
here
to
with
know
Billy.
the truth.
it was around this time last year.
While Billy was in the Marines.
Slaughter all these people. I refuse! Well, then you're gonna get blamed for it!
To be in the Civil War. Our mission was to raid a hideout of some guerrilla forces located deep inside the jungle. The hideout was far away from
Guerrilla warfare, I heard that's how we ended up losing Vietnam.
Why would we use gorillas to fight, though?
others were killed by the enemy.
It's like, if you know your environment, and you can just, like, snipe at people from the shadows,
Yeah,
and
how do you
immediately,
lose?
and immediately disappear back in the foliage, having lesser numbers really isn't going to make much of a difference for your side.
Only there was no guerrilla hideout.
So Billy's like, yeah, we were on this mission in Africa,
Idiots in charge.
and we had wrong information, so we ended up in an innocent village full of innocent
We couldn't
people.
just go back home empty-handed. Oh no! Our leader ordered us to attack an innocent village.
What a douche. What was that for?
To waste bullets, clearly.
Get rid of them! Kill them all!
What are these helpless people all congregated?
Immediately! Shut up!
So that was from Billy's POV, you know. He didn't want him to execute them, but he got knocked out. Eyeball.
So, did you execute those innocent people?
What did...
Forget about it. Doesn't
Well, I
matter
don't
anymore.
think he told it
That was
to
then, this is
her
now.
in that way,
Besides,
though.
you said
It's
you
No,
being
he
shown-
showed her... He took a projector and projected that image.
But yeah, clearly.
wall.
It doesn't matter.
And for some reason, he clams up right here when Becca's like, okay, so were you one of the people that shot them all up? And he's like, it doesn't matter.
It was those zombie dogs, right? When they attacked the van, you were able to escape. Isn't that right?
You don't get it. I've only got two choices left. Either report to the Marines and serve out my sentence, or keep on running for as long as I can. That's all.
Well, why don't you just go ahead and make the effort to tell Rebecca, no, I didn't do that. What? Don't you want her to, like, trust you more? And I think that will definitely up the trust level.
Yeah, as far as survival goes, that would definitely help. And so would you going.
Well, still, even in this situation, I would like for her to think better of me than that, and thinking I'm a murderer. It's just me. Maybe it's just an SK thing. Alright, lots of new places to explore. Let's get into it.
Yep, picking on up. We should be getting close to Disc 2 before too long. Might be a video or two,
I
but...
know we're at least halfway through all this junk in the training facility, and then that's when Disc 2 starts. And probably like the last two sections combined together still probably aren't even as long as we're going to take in here.
Yeah.
More spiders?
Well, again, we're working with GameCube discs, which are tiny. Why do they make, like, crackling branches noises? Like you walked into a tree and just started crunching limbs.
Probably their exoskeleton.
Oh, gross.
And since it's so gargantuan, it's
Yeah,
easier to
it
make an
makes it-
impact.
That's a good point.
No, don't drop it on me. Drop it on Rebecca, yeah.
Actually, do tarantulas have exoskeletons? I thought they were pretty much soft-bodied.
No, they did.
Oh, okay.
That I could swear that's like what they shed when they do their molting thing.
I didn't know tarantulas molted.
It's like, yeah, like their exoskeletons get all brittle and stuff. They're like, oh well, time to create a new one.
Is that how it works?
They just stand here for a little bit and just kind of shed this off.
They're like, you know what? I seem a little cracky today. I should probably change clothes.
Well, I guess you're smart enough to reload. It's always good to know. I guess since these guys are down here, let's take care of them.
Might as well.
Because I know they're hot. There's something back there that I'm wanting.
Oh yeah, I see it. Is that a gun?
I don't know. Now, Becca, maybe you'd actually like to attack one of these days. Or not. Just stand there and let him nausea.
Glad we just saved.
Yep. Somehow they're supplying you with enough ink ribbons to just kind of like be able to save after every like few things you do, no matter how minor.
Good. You killed me. Good.
So what was it? It was like for 2 MagCons in a row, like y'all did the like reenactment of at least 2 of the 3 Philips CDI games. So y'all did one of Gamelon and Faces of Evil.
Yeah. And they were just as bad in live action as they were in game.
Shh, Your Majesty. Wait, that's not even his voice. Not even doing his voice right. There's a guy named Tony Montana.
He just subscribed to the Race channel. Thanks, Tony.
You don't care that he likes sports, apparently. That's what Tony Montana, or unless that's his real name.
Who's Tony Montana?
Yeah, he's like a football player or something. That was.
Oh, I wouldn't know.
I just know the name. That spider's pretty chill. He's like not attacking us. He's like, I think I got enough time to like turn around and calmly go for an aerial attack. Okay, and then we'll get Billy out here to take care of the other one. Well, or we can give Becca some bullets. Ain't gonna kill us. Oh, he's on the wall. Becca's like, nah, you can handle it. Oh, he's going for it!
And done. Oh, wow! Did Rebecca just kill steal that?
Yeah, she did. That's what she was waiting for. That's what she was waiting for.
Dude, she just KS that so bad.
She did.
And then, like a multiplayer shooting game, that's rude. That's a rude thing to do.
Such an innocent face too. She was plotting something devious that whole time.
KSing, it can be horrible, like border. Wow, that's stuff.
Yep. So let's grab us some. I hope I find the key to that locked cabinet in there too, because I'm willing to bet something in it's pretty good. I don't know why I said it that way. I'm willing to bet there's something really good in it. But no, instead I said something in it is good. Okay.
It's okay, I forgive you.
Alright, so I can also pick up the shells now. Now I do not remember how this is really supposed to work.
With luck.
I can go down there with one person and take care of the hunters, I guess. I don't remember how many are down there, but I would assume really shouldn't take more than what number of shotgun shells I have now and the few flame rounds I have left, so let's just go for it. Actually, come to think,
Those flame rounds really did not work on the monkeys.
Yeah.
At all.
Well, like, it knocked them all back, but it must, like, the damage that got dispersed must have been so, like, actual so little.
Yeah.
So minute. Yeah, I'm gonna head down here with Billy and let Rebecca take care of.
Roger.
Because that's exactly what you do in a horror movie situation.
Alright, King, let's fill it up. You and Scooby go this way. I'll take Daphne and Velma, or I'll take Velma, or Daphne.
Like, he always took Daphne, right?
And he sent Velma off on her own by herself.
Dick. Well, maybe if I just blast him a couple times first, then I'll free up an iron space for the acid rounds.
The acid, yeah.
Okay, so I'll step back here and then go back to Becky and let's try center. And of course the game's not going to know where Billy's standing at the moment, so we can't actually see until we get back to him. Which, yeah, no, not the right ones.
Well.
Last option, don't touch!
Oh, that's funny you brought it back.
Okay, there we go.
Dad, are you gonna be okay, Dad? Don't touch!
And then, who let the hunters out? Oh no, I do it myself. Marcus didn't even. But it's
hi.
like somebody leaves behind a key somewhere. It's like, yeah, there it is. It's behind there. Needed to open the door.
Oh,
What?
Reload. Just don't even.
No, they're dead, but there's still one more around.
Right,
apparently.
which is.
Or
No,
not. Okay, cool. Ah, that must be the water motif key. Yay! But now,
Drop.
I'm not dropping anything. I am. How are we gonna do this? Oh, Becca's got one space, so. I like the way the female, like, in the GameCube Resident Evils, the females could, like, well, the way they held their gun and the way the males would hold their gun was kind of a different style. In fact, let's go ahead and give... Let's go ahead and give Billy his particular handgun back. Let Becca handle the... Okay, whatever. Still works.
I love how 2/3 of Billy's inventory are consumed by only 2 guns.
Yep.
That's ridiculous.
You know, just in case, it's likely not, but which key precisely is holding this thing shut? Well, it's obviously not the water motif key, otherwise I'd tell you. I just thought conveniently, you know, since you just got that key,
Yeah.
it's like the game's like, if you just took the time to actually investigate that cabinet, and then walk back up these stairs and see what kind of keyhole it is. Oh, team. Which I can't now. I gotta actually go back to her.
Okay.
And I don't know if I brought this up before, but, and again, it might be just like, it just might have worked out that way so conveniently, or if it was a deliberate design, like intentional on Capcom's part with the design, but like, the day after this is supposed to be when RE1 takes place, right?
Right.
What the hell? Oh, no, she died before, I forgot.
Yeah,
Sorry.
don't do it again.
Maybe these guys are weak to flame, eh? Worth it. Worth it. Aha!
Ah!
Aha!
There he is. No.
Yeah.
That's funny.
And what I can do is free up an on space for just that by now putting these rounds in,
And
grabbing the key.
key grab.
But like, the day after is when RE1 takes place, right?
Correct.
If you notice in the GameCube remake, Becky's face looks really gaunt. She's pale. Her eyes are
like she's seen shit.
yeah. So I'm like, I wonder if they did that on purpose, because like her face is so fresh and innocent right now. So that she hadn't really taken on physical and emotional trauma yet.
No, she already has.
Maybe just not enough to really change her face. Well, of course, it's not like you can change the design of her face mid-game.
Well, I mean,
Right.
you could.
But it's like, so they're just making that distinguishing mark there between the two games. It's because her face is so different in RE1 when you see her. And I believe we don't actually...
Wrong way.
Really,
SK.
SK? Really, SK? Really? Yes, really.
Wrong way. SK. Does it on the daily.
You need to make like an entire song out of that. dude.
Every day.
Actually,
long way
I didn't even bother to see. Were those guys actually munching on something?
They were?
Or were they just like maybe preening themselves with their feelers?
I don't know, because they're...
Oh, yeah, it's another... They were just feasting on another one of these things. It's like the two I actually killed because they weren't, like, storyline. Well, not storyline.
Storyline,
like, part of the background, part of the graphics. Ooh, I wonder what's in there. I'm kind of excited now.
I bet it is... I want to say explosive grenade rounds.
Hopefully more than just one.
And an FH spray.
Let's split up.
Okay.
No, let's not. Wrong button. Briefcase.
It's a briefcase that you need the lockpick.
Let's regroup.
Okay.
Okay, so what's in this thing? Not a clue. So, when we're going to the next episode, we need to look up what's in there. What number that's supposed to be.
Did I hear hunter feet?
No, that's just the general background. Like, I guess probably water dripping off the pipes or something.
Maybe. It sounded like hunter feet to me.
You know what? I think I'd rather deal with the hunters than an eliminator. Like, if it was 1-to-1 ratio here, you can replace all the eliminators with hunters. Now, again, okay, I think this is something we can solve just right here without actually needing an item, because it opens up this gate over here. So it's like, you start on like one level of the pecking order in the animal kingdom here, and then I don't necessarily know which order you go in, from highest to lowest, or wait, I think it told us right there. From the spirits of the weak. So I guess maybe the lion would be the last one. Except, I don't know, I had this vague memory of the snake being the last one, because he says he can take down the mightiest of kings. Which means he can get the lion. Centauran the Earth. Well, here the deer isn't saying that, you know, he's the natural enemy of somebody else, so obviously he's the lowest one on the order.
Especially considering that deer really don't have any offensive capabilities.
I wish they used them against humans who hunt them, though. That'd be kind of awesome to see. They just take their antlers and just charge your ass.
Yeah.
It's like, then you can call hunting a sport. If there's actually danger to you as the human.
Yeah.
Anybody can stand up, like... Now, me and Lantis may be from Arkansas here.
Right.
But we hate...
hunting.
Like, we hate hunting. Like, the typical redneck thing here. I have always said there's no sport in shooting something that can't even see you, that doesn't even know you're there. You just sit there and wait for something to come by, and okay, I guess it takes eye coordination or some bull crap to hone in on a deer, maybe. I don't know, whatever. But it ain't like deer can fight back. You're all safe and snug up in your little, whatever that thing is, deer stand. Didn't even know the word for that.
Yeah.
So, you know what? No, you're not awesome. You haven't done anything. You get down there and
No. I'm gonna spin it. I'm gonna be devil's advocate here. Yes, it does take. It is a sport because it takes a lot of commitment to do what it is they do. Basically, they're animal ninjas, right? They hide in the shadows, undetected, and stalk their prey unseen. Silent killers, dressed in orange.
Sure.
I don't know.
I'm actually not sure where to start from here because it looks like maybe you actually are supposed to start with the. And I wish I could put that back out. Okay, dude, maybe you can help me out here. All right. This deer just says, "I stand proudly on the earth with horns displayed," or some
Right.
crap. This guy, this snake says, "I can bring down the mightiest kings with my poison," which means he can take
Completing
down.
the loop, right?
At least that's not where I thought it would start. But the thing is, when I started reading the other ones, okay, the wolf is obviously saying he can take down the deer because they have horns or
Yeah.
antlers.
Right.
Or maybe he must be talking about the stallion here.
Stallions don't have horns or antlers.
That's why I'm an idiot. So, did I really make an A in vertebrate zoo? I somehow did. Anyway, but this eagle says I can capture legless prey, which means he can get the snake.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm starting to have trouble here.
Okay.
And he doesn't say that, he's the natural predator of anybody at all. Snake says he can take down a king.
So which one claims to be a king?
I am the king of all I survey. No creature can escape my grasp.
So-
That's either like a lioness or a panther or
It
some
looks
shit.
like a bear, almost. It's a really fat panther. Okay, so...
And the wolf says he can take down a horned beast with his speed
alright.
and wits.
So, these pair off.
No amount of cunning can match the speed of my supple limbs. Well, doesn't that mean he's above the wolf? Because the wolf was talking about how I have wits.
Yes. Yes,
Okay,
yes,
so-
yes. That's...
So the wolf is also saying he can take down the only horned beast here that you can say has
Is the
horns of any
deer.
sorts is the deer. I think antlered would have been a better term, but so do you actually start with the king?
And work your way down, or are you...
But it looks like you actually work your way up from the king, because the snake can get him, the eagle can get the snake, the deer can get. Well, no, there's no connection between the.
The deer doesn't get anything.
Maybe the deer is supposed to.
Maybe you start with the deer, since nothing gets the deer.
Wait. Going back to the deer.
Yeah,
He says
start with the deer.
I stand proudly with horns displayed. So maybe somehow it's like, I'm so tall upon there's some kind of thing. I'm so tall upon
Alright,
the
so
earth, it doesn't matter
alright.
what can fly above me, and therefore it's implied that he can get the eagle, because then we know that the wolf can get the deer, and the stallion can get the wolf.
I don't know, that's kind of a stretch for the deer. I don't know. Standing on a mountain, eagles can clearly fly over mountains.
Right. Well, let's go back to the gate. What does it say again? 6 souls imprisoned within the chains of death. Because, everybody can take down somebody. Kindle the flames of life from the spirits of the weak. So, I mean, it seems like you're supposed to start the weakest.
Alright, then deer. Clearly deer. That is clearly
Okay.
the most prey-iest.
The problem is,
The deer does not kill anything.
right. Oh, but the wolf gets the deer. I was about to say,
Yeah,
but we didn't see anything else that said
Right.
I can get the deer. But no, the wolf can.
Alright, so deer.
Okay, since I did deer first already.
Okay, so then wolf gets deer. Then
the stallion gets the wolf.
because of cunning.
It said, you know, no amount of cunning can match my speed, and the wolf talks about its cunning.
Okay.
Wits, cunning, same thing.
Right.
Or at least it should in this context.
Right. And the thing that kills the deer is the...
You mean the stallion?
The stallion, yeah.
Yeah, the thing is, who the hell's the stallion? Who gets the stallion? We do know that the snake can get the lion, and then the eagle can get the snake.
Then,
So I'm just gonna go for it and assume that somehow it's what does the lion say again?
I'm the king.
No creature can escape my grasp. May somehow because by a process of elimination, it's supposed to be he's supposed to be the next one up. He can get the stallion since we've already got a clue for everybody else.
Right.
And then the snake will get the lion. And then the eagle is last, I hope.
Dude!
Oh!
Dude!
Oh!
No walkthrough.
That's right. I definitely did not play this enough times to have it memorized, so I'm not faking it there. I'm not pretending I was being a great puzzle solver. I'm proud of myself.
Yeah.
And you helped. Yes, yes.
Oh,
No,
wow.
actually
you
made it,
asshole.
I actually made it sound
you
kind of
asshole.
patronizing. I'm sorry. You like, between the two of us. The two of us did it.
Oh, man.
Okay, no.
I know where you sleep, motherfucker.
I know where you sleep too, so whoever wakes up first and decides to kill the other person, you know. No room for bottles, but now what's in here? One of the tomes. Unity. Well, okay, we know where it is. And we need to use up the water motif key where it is, and thankfully I remember where, so...
Wow. Got it right our first try.
It was really kind of tough to know which one to start out with.
Remember when we first played Veronica with Adam? And
yeah,
we got the...
good times. That was one of our best hangout nights ever, just going through Veronica for the first time. The zombies just like looking side to side like...
That one's not.
And then that one got woken up like, hey dude, come on, man, they're right
What are you
behind
doing?
you, let's
Come
go!
on, let's do this.
Two zombies, two shotgun blasts. Conservative, I would say.
Or not, just kind of normal, really. I mean, if you took the time to headshot them individually.
Management trainee. What's with this weird interest in leeches? Yeah, the leech whisperer, I tell ya. Seems more like love at times. Ew! I'm so thinking of like a Resident Evil porn spoof.
Ugh.
Leech love.
Do not let a leech suck on your dick. Don't do it. It's
Oh,
a bad
do you
idea.
remember Stand By Me? Was that what you were thinking of? Is that why you brought it up?
No, it's just Rule 34 in general.
Oh.
Stand by me, though.
Oh, God. I feel so sorry for Gordy. He's like, guys. Oh, my gosh, you guys. And you just, like, see him reach into his underwear, and there's a leech. And it's... And his hand is bloody. And he like, passes out. I totally don't blame him.
No, I don't either.
I know want to end up like Dennis.
I know...
Is this an intentional... Is this intentional misspelling? Because, like, also, owl is ill. There's not, like, the second L isn't there.
The sleeping dogs.
Scratching and scratching makes me itch just watching him. Okay, this has to be intentional for some
Yeah.
reason. They wouldn't have three. But yeah, just maybe go if can, but who. Dennis gone. I go hungry. I assume
Itchy, it's Itchy Tasty Part 2.
I assume one of these guys was that management trainee that I just killed. Okay, so what was in here that was of any substance? I mean, just to get an interesting diary entry, I suppose, but come on, item, something? A herb? Just a single herb.
An herb.
Yeah, I don't know why I said it like that. An herb. Or did I already pick something up and I'm just not even thinking right now?
That maybe.
I could have been totally oblivious to while we were talking. Good movie, by the way.
Stand By Me? Yeah.
Stephen King, he writes some good stories. Same time, you know. Well, if the Nostalgia Critic is anything to go by, you know that I already knew about Stephen King's, you know, miniseries movies that, you know, get converted from his books. And most of them are pretty darn bad. I mean, it's one of them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There was, like, The Langoliers, Okay, so it's definitely where the Unitome was, and if we get the room for it, a couple more Molotovs. So let's go ahead, go to the water motif door, get rid of that, see what's in there. Now see what's inside. That's the room where Becca was trapped. Oh, I can't seem to find my way back up the stairs. You know, it would have been really nice if each of them had 8 item spaces apiece. Just, if they just went ahead and went with the normal, you know, 8 spaces.
Would have made things a whole lot more manageable. I wouldn't say easy.
Yeah, I mean, still would have been more than enough. You'd have to drop items plenty of times. Still. Hi.
Oh, hey, he got up.
Nope. Okay, Becky, you have your own gun. What's the deal?
Well, you know the deal.
You just decided not to equip it. Okay, that's cool. Whatever. What were you about to say?
She's a woman.
Oh. Waiting on you to do all the work for her, right?
Yeah.
I think that's enough progress to go ahead and save again and call it a bid.
Cool.
Alright guys, well, again, we'll continue on next time.
Next time!